So there's the link. Now, hold on a second and let me see if I can find Janet's. Don't leave yet for those of you who, let's see if I can go to my library here and link to Janet's. Let's go to my history and see if I can find Janet's.
I'm live. I'm live.
You can see who I watched.
Hello.
I watched some baby videos.
Mary's just finishing up her intro.
Janet's. Let me click on this.
Mary, come in. Come on in. Mary is just finishing up her video of introducing me. And she just was talking about how nice everything was going, I think. And I am next. I'm next, and here's everybody coming in. Woohoo! I get an extra, what, about 5 or 6 minutes? Woohoo! We'll take all the minutes we can get. We'll take them all. Hi, guys. We're in the mood for art. Art hop. So I know Cheryl's here. She was first. Hi, Red and Barbara and Norma and Kendra and Donna. Hi, Donna. Welcome back. I guess we made it. We passed inspection if you're coming back for a second night, Donna. And Sharon and Joy and Nancy. I'm feeling good. Sore throat's gone. I started taking my allergy pills again, and everything's fine. I still have a little bit of a runny nose, but I think I'm got it whipped. Thank you, Red. I don't know about that part. When Mary does a hop, the start times are Central Times. That's right. And I'm Eastern. So all is well. So anyway, we're going to do a reverse collage tonight. And I've kind of got some things laid out so that I can talk to you about it. And because I only have a half hour. So I wanted to tell you how I sort of go around about it. It's been around for several years. Dee Dee Willingham kind of founded the project, and we've all taken notes from her. And we do we find a book that we like, and I happen to have that book. But you don't have to have the same page as mine. You can use a magazine. You can use any kind of a picture book. We like the picture books that have the pictures are in it. This one's of abandoned places. The one we used last year was of American places all over America. And this one has places that are abandoned, and you get to alter them. And for tonight, I've chosen a beach area. This is in the Bahamas, and it's a Isaac K lighthouse, Cay lighthouse in the Bahamas, and it's deserted for some reason. I guess you could. The keepers posted they had disappeared, and there's no trace of them ever to be found. They thought that they had died in a hurricane long time ago, which had passed a few days earlier, and the keepers were not replaced in the lighthouse. So this is a memorial now, I guess. Anyway, so we're going to work with this lighthouse, and I'm going to show you how you can turn this into something alive. And I did say that Elvis was in the building tonight. So here's Elvis. And I've picked out a few things. I'm not going to be able to read chat so that I wanted to be able to complete most of this. And if for some reason I don't get finished, I will be on tomorrow night, Saturday night, right here at 6:30 Eastern time. And then I can finish it then. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to get finished. I've selected a few things in my stash, and I find the more things that you have, the more choices you have. So, I found a butterfly napkin, and I love that. I love those. I've got some. I got some. I'm all about mixed media. So anything mixed media. I don't know if I can use the fringe or not, but I've had a doily, and I glued a clock on it. And my idea was to put that on top of the lighthouse and make it a watchtower. And see, I've already altered it. Easy peasy. Here's a little picture of an owl from a catalog. I've got another craft catalog, had some buttons on the page. They were on ribbon. And I thought, well, we could put those as a trim. You can add that as a trim on your page. It's altered. Anything goes. This is a little bit of a cluster that somebody sent me in some Happy Mail. And I love the colors on it. I like, because we've got a lot of naturals and a lot of blue. And I thought, well, maybe, I can put that somewhere in a corner or something. So I've got lots of little things that I have here. I found a lady, a Victorian lady, and I even found a kitty cat. You just never know when you need a kitty cat on your page. And I had a Victorian thing going on here with the roses and the Victorian look. But then I decided, well, I better stick to fall, right? Since this is kind of the fall hop. And here are some pretty leaves, embellishments for like scrapbooking that somebody gave me in some Happy Mail. So I might be able to put this down at the bottom of my clock tower. And I found an owl from one of my followers. This is from Gila. And some more Happy Mail. So you can use all kinds of little things. If you want to put this little pocket in the corner, you can add some things to it. Oh, I've already got some things in there. Some fall things that might go on your page. Or if you don't have room on your page, you can keep them in there for safekeeping right there on the page for fun. Lots of things. So without too much more explaining, I'm just going to go ahead and push some of this off and start putting some things down on my paper. I found a turkey. Don't know if I'm going to use him or not, but he's there. I do have a hummingbird. He might come to visit. And some little more tidbits. I'm going to put them right there for keeping. I've got some colored painting papers. That came from Norma. And I found a girl and a magazine. And this is a little owl that Mary had sent me on an envelope that when she mailed me my Happy Mail. She mailed me an envelope, and I'm dismembered the envelope to use it in my art. So he's going to go in there. So anyway, here's another couple of little snippets of just out of catalogs, gift catalogs, decoration catalogs. So you can use all kinds of catalogs to get your things out of. I don't remember where I found Elvis. He might have come out of a movie magazine. I subscribed to a free movie. All my magazines are free that I subscribe to. So anyway, I have this pretty orange fabric that somebody sent me last year. Don't remember who. But I love them. I love you for sending it to me because I'm going to use it right now. And I wanted to put this fabric like a field. So this might be a field, a hay field instead of the sand. It might be a hay field. It could be a pumpkin field with some pumpkins in it. I'm talking too fast. Yeah, the girls with the wrenches will tell you all about me. If you have any questions, they'll be glad to answer a lot of questions. I usually introduce myself to those who don't know me, but hi, Nash. I talked to Samantha a little bit ago. Riri, Ray, and Red and Janet. I see everybody. Oh my gosh, there's 50 of you in here. So hello everybody. Joyce, I miss Joyce. Maureen, I miss you. And so anyway, I've been streaming for about a year, and I've been friends with Mary for about a year, and and we all kind of run around together and art together, and so anyway, so I'm going to push some of this off because I definitely want to put that there. I don't know where Elvis is going to be standing yet, but I want to get my pumpkin field down, and I just use either tacky glue or Elmer's glue. And I put my Elmer's glue in here and add a little bit of water to it. And I use a little paintbrush to put it on. And it really does a great job. But sometimes when you're using a heavier object like fabric, you need a little bit of tacky glue. And it is really thick. And that way your project won't run slide off as easily. But when you're working with a napkin, that kind of a fabric is really soft, so I can use an extra thin layer of glue for a napkin. And I think I've got a little piece of a napkin I'm going to be using here in a minute, so I'll show that to you. But anything is right. Everything is right on a reverse collage. There's no wrong. You can't do any wrong on your collage. And it's all for fun, and you can be serious about it, or you can be goofy like me. And I tried to be serious last night. We did a reverse collage, and I'll show it to you. It's on the next page over. I will show it to you. We did a fall scene. I said I'm going to do fall, okay, and we'll be serious, and do something really, really meaningful. And here's what I ended up with. This is what I did last night, and I ended up putting Minnie on here. We got little Minnie Pearl, and I had to. And someone says, put a price tag on her hat. So there goes my seriousness, went right out the window. But it's fun. Believe it or not, I have 5 different napkins on this page, parts of napkins. Because this is one, I fussy cut it out. And these little flowers are one. I cut them out separately. And there's a big leaf back here, and it was cut out of another napkin. The birds were on a napkin, and this big Hawaiian flower was on a napkin. So that's the way we roll. There's no right or wrong. But this was fun to do. And we did this last night, and all of this month, I will be working in this book the whole month of October. On Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I will be doing reverse collages in this book. If you're interested and like to come back and check it out, that's what I'm planning on doing. So now I'll get my other things back flipped over. So anyway, I thought on my field, I found I've got a punch that makes out this little fence. And I thought I would put the fence in here. I thought that would be cute. So I'm going to put a picket fence up on the bottom of my page. I sort of had everything planned out a little bit because, I'm not going to have as much time when I stream. I usually stream for, 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, sometimes more than that. So, be only having a half hour tonight, I'm just giving you all a quickie of a demo, and that way you can see if you like it, and if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. So, and you might be able to put your own twist into this. It doesn't have to be like mine. You don't have to do what I do, and your page doesn't have to be like mine. It doesn't matter what page you alter. It just matters that you play and do it and enjoy your art. That's what we like to do around here. Enjoy our art. So I'm definitely going to put this on the clock tower. Let's see, where's the 12? I guess I could put it right side up, right? And this was a pretty little doily that somebody sent me. Gave me some Happy Mail. So when you get into some of our groups, whether it's my groups or Mary's groups, you'll discover that we like to send each other things, and we do swaps, and we share some of our little tidbits and play around. Okay, so I like that. I do have a girl, and she's sitting on a stool, and I had to bend her leg to get her in the book, but I can unbend it now. And she's waiting on her date, and Elvis is going to come and take her out to dinner. Take her out to dinner. Wasn't that nice of him to come to dinner? I was right there. Put back some of the things I do want. Here's another one of those butterflies. Those butterflies are so pretty. So I'm going to put that right behind her hair. This butterfly's fluttering around to visit. And this was out of a magazine, a catalog. So it can go on there. I do like the hummingbird. Now, I did have it over here the other day. Had it laid out. So I could put them over here. And he could be coming over here, walking to come and get her. But the butterfly, the hummingbird is big. And it's fun to put big things with little things. And real things, like he's a real person with an artificial thing. It's fun to mix match your pictures. It's fun. It's just fun. And I found a piece of burlap. My mother had this burlap. It's a whole new roll of it. It's binded on the seams, on the edges, and it's beautifully pressed. It's a pretty piece of fabric. It's like a piece of fabric. And I wanted to put it on my edge right here as a edge of the paper. I thought that would be a good way to use that piece. So let's put that down. So are the girls taking care of everybody? Y'all doing okay? Are my girls doing a good job? Hi, Joycey. Hi, everybody that's in here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the hop. And as soon as we get done with this hop here, we're going to hop on the bus and go over to Laura Sullivan's place and see what she's got cooking for us. And see, it'd be cute to put a few things on the banner. See what we got to put on the banner on the side. There's some more buttons. We can put them on there. I'm not afraid of buttons. I like buttons. Here's another butterfly. I don't think we need any more butterflies. I was going to put a few more leaves. I got these leaves up here, and I don't have to make them all fit on the page. I can let some of them go off of the page and do a little bit of a layer look. That would be okay. We can do that. Let's see what we can do. I'm losing Elvis. Uh-oh. We're getting crowded him. Let's give Elvis a little room. He might want to sing. He might want to give us a sing. Okay. And then I've got this cute little owl that Mary did for me. And I thought, what a perfect way to use this, to put it in, make it fall. And that's really kind of the layout I've got here, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing some of these things down. And you don't have to glue every single little edge down. A lot of people like to glue every little edge, and I understand, but sometimes you just got to tack it down, just to get it tacked. And it's not going to go anywhere. It might be loose on the edge, but it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to put this owl right down here. I think he's cute down there. But that's all I can say. I don't know of anything else to say. Everybody okay? Still working on last night collage? That's all right. Take your time. Elvis needs room to swing his hips. Yeah, he does. He can swing his hips. He sure can. So, and see, some of these leaves can go down here. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Can you see my table? And I have a raven. I thought about putting him on his shoulder. I don't think he would mind. Now this has got a chair that got legs, so I will put a little bit of glue on the chair's legs. Get her shoe down real good. Tack her down real good. And then sometimes you can go over your entire project with a cover-all. I use a latex, this Liquid Tex varnish. It's a matte medium varnish, and it's kind of a glue, but it's really more of a cover-all to seal everything. So sometimes I do use that on a lot of my collages, and then I let it dry overnight, and it makes it kind of hard and clicky. And sometimes you can do more than one coat. So there's lots of different products, but there's no right or wrong. You can use what you have. If you have Elmer's, go for it. If you have a glue stick, go for it. Okay, so let me get this organized over here. I do like that hummingbird. But his beak is too long. And I like having that guy there. I'm going to put these two things here. So I guess I better put Elvis down. He looks good there. Let me get this thing down. Now this is a napkin, so you don't need a whole lot, and you have to be careful. You can't, once you get it down, you can't pick it up too many times. It will tear. It's fragile. It is fragile. So, hi Debbie. Bootsy's in the house. Woohoo! And Loopy. Hi. Hi you all. Hi everybody. We're reversing, doing a reverse collage in the book. It's called Abandoned Places. And it's a book that we picked out last year. We've had it picked out for a while. We knew we wanted to work in it. And we're going to work in it all month long, at least for the month of October. And then we can decide, at the end, we can decide if we want to get into something else. So we got Elvis. I think he was in a scrapbooking magazine that I had. Something my mom gave me. And I couldn't resist cutting him out. I had to have him. Had to have him come out. Yep. Okay. So, Anybody else have any wonders about this? Everybody seen Dee Dee Willingham do them? She's famous for them. She's the first person that did them. Beth, is the glue sticky when it dries? No, this glue, Elmer's glue, is not sticky when it dries. It can be if it's got a lot on top, but if you use some kind of a varnish, something hard like a varnish medium, it will dry hard and it won't stick together very much. But I do have some loving suggestions. If you do happen to have a collage, like for example, I think I can turn the page. For like this one here, I use the varnish all over it. And if it stuck together, for example, if it did stick together, there are a couple of things that you can do to help. And one of them is a little candle, tea candle, or a white candle, or an emergency candle, or any kind of a candle. It doesn't have to be white, but white is clear. And you just take and rub it over your project a little bit and get a little bit of wax on it. You could even use a crayon, but a crayon would leave color, you see. So this wax would not leave any color behind, and it won't hurt your project at all. It will not hurt, but it'll help keep your things from sticking. And another thing that I learned, I don't remember where I learned it at, a long time ago, before I started streaming. You take a piece of fabric, just a 6x6 square, and you put some powder, talcum powder in the middle, baby powder in the middle of it, and then you pull the corners up, and you take and put a rubber band around it. And this is a little pounce pouch, and when you pounce it, the 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 powder comes out. So when you pounce your page, you're putting a light coat of powder on your page, just real light. This is like when the uh, Olympics people, when they use those little chalk pouches, to dry their hands when they do the acrobatic things. This is kind of like that. It's a little pouch with powder in it. You can use chalk, you can use talcum, and this one just happens to have my favorite powder from my bathroom, and it's got sparkles in it. It sparkles. So this is special because it smells, and it makes your paper smell so good. But that's a good way if you have, that's just a loving suggestion if you have a stickage problem. But I've also found that this is expensive, but the talcum powder, everybody's got a little bit of powder. So if you do cover it all with glue, whatever glue you choose, and it sticks, put some powder on it or a wax. That will work. You do what you have to do at a pinch. Or at least until you experiment what works for you. Not everybody's going to want to do the powder thing. But I thought it was pretty good handy tool to have around in my drawer. Yeah, cornstarch is exactly. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's just a little powder puff. Oh, okay. Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. She uses powder all the time on her pages. Great. Yeah, an old sock would work, Bootsy. But I picked a piece of fabric because it was the fibers were thinner, tighter, and a sock would really pounce the powder out. Phew. But easy to do. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody, if I haven't said hi to you. So we're doing a reverse collage, and I have a few more minutes before we have to go. And we will be going over to Lori Sullivan, the Jersey Crafter, next. And when it gets closer to the time, Mary will probably put her channel the chat for me, so we'll have a place to, when we get on the bus, to go over to her house. and I tell you, one of the things that I love about this art hop is I've met some new people, that I thought that have been a blessing to me, because it's nice to meet new people, and I learned some new people to watch, and because I did not know everybody in the hop that was, that was videoing. So it's good to know that, and it's good to see new people and new artists, and if you feel like you are into the arting mood and you want to learn how to do this, just ask us some questions and we'll be glad to assist you and help you get started. I got started by accident doing videos. I do this for not for profit. I do this for strictly for fun, and most of us do. And I'm not against selling. It's just that I'm in it for the art. I'm in it for to get people out of the uh, get people to the art table and get them involved, because I know how much art means to me and how much it helps me to grow in my life, and it makes me happy. It makes me very happy, and it's my therapy. It's my therapy. So I love it. And if you feel like you love it too, then let's do some art. I'm glad to do it together. And between all of us that stream on Mary's hop, there's there's another dozen or more that stream that are in the chat room and they stream. So, and I always promote everybody, if they want to put their handles in, put their contact information in the chat room. You're allowed to in my room. I allow that. If you want to say, hey, I stream, if anybody wants to come watch me, please feel free to do that. Uh, but Mary's hosting this stream, and she just wants people to art. That's all she wants. She wants you to art, and the more participation, the better. I've almost got everything down. What else does it need, girls? Does it need anything else? My fall, my fall Elvis date. Oh, she's so happy. She's so happy. She's going out with Elvis. You may even get to stream this weekend. Debbie streams. She sure does. Where's the pearls? Oh, let's see. Now, just a minute. Don't, 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 don't. Oh, I found him. Thank you, Becky. This came from Becky. This is some happy mail. And we have pearls. I've got little pink pearls. We like to decorate, I tell you. We do. We do. And I got some white pearls. We better put white on her tonight. We want her to look really, really nice for Elvis. So we will put these pearls on with tacky glue so that they will stay down. We want her pearls to stay. So I will put her pearls on. Absolutely. And give it a little bit of a haircut. Yes. And this is a tacky glue, and it will dry clear. It doesn't look clear right yet, but it will dry clear. And these are the little pearls. Thank you, Becky. Becky gave me those. Anything else? Do we need something else? Hi, Carla. Please show your support. Oh, Carla. Thank you, Carla. autumn dating game. Do we need to have a caption? Does he need to say something? What could he say? I don't think he needs to say anything. He don't need to say anything in my book. Shake it, baby. Have you got a hound dog for Elvis? We just might have a little hound dog. Okay. I'll see what I can. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. I get to stream until Mary tells me no. I think I got till 1:45. And we can do a hound dog. We can do a hound dog. Find what I can find right here in this little magic tub. I got a hound dog right there on top. Let's see. If I have any Elvis, I don't know what else Elvis would say, other than I don't know if he would say a word or not. But I have some words. I gotta put it back because I don't have any place to sit it. I got a nice setup over here with all these drawers. Let's see. Is he good enough as a hound dog? The hound, that one, or this golden retriever? The German Shepherd. There's a white boxer. A little puppy. And 2 brown dogs. Blue Hawaiian, he would say, "Love me tender." Okay, I could put that on there. The boxer. We'll put the boxer down there. We'll put him down here by her feet. Okay, we got a boxer. Love me tender. Okay, and there, voila, we're done. We're done. There we go. We have a nice fall, autumn, Halloween page. I know it. I have a good stash. I really do. I got a good stash of stuff. I'm holding my breath to see if it's going to be perfect. He looks good. Looks good. I got the raven on there. Had to have the raven. Had to have a raven on there. So the next place we're going is over to Jersey's, and I'm going to stay on here until everybody leaves and goes over to Jersey's room, and we're right on schedule. I can't waylay everybody. So if you enjoy this, you can come back and watch me tomorrow night at 6:30 on my channel if you want to subscribe. And I do have a Facebook page that is private for just us and our art. If you want to come and join and see what everybody else does, everybody likes to post their art. You have to go in and ask to join, and I will accept you into the group after a while. So if you all have any questions, I'm going to hang around for questions if anybody needs anything. So, Laura, we'll see you in a minute. We're coming. We're hopping on the bus. We got a great lineup for tonight. You're welcome, Mary. You're welcome, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you, Jersey, in a minute. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't believe I did it all in a half hour. That's great. Anybody? You're welcome. Thank you, Norma. Thanks, Lynn. Hi, honey. Well, you could go ahead and get online, Jersey. Get online and get ready. And you can talk to everybody as they come in. Not everybody needs a 5 minute break, but some people may need to go. But you can be ready for them and have your room open and ready. Oh, that's okay, Barbara. We did this. We did. Elvis came. Elvis came to. He's taking her out. He's taking her out for dinner. He's taking her to the steakhouse. You can watch it later. We're going to go over to Laura Sullivan's now. I know it looks really nice, and I'll go back and make sure it doesn't peel up. I'll go back over it. I did it real fast. I'll put a date on it. Thank you, Aunt Loopy, Mary Lou. That's awesome. Elvis is in the room. He's left the building. He's taken her out to dinner, and she's in her pearls. She's got her pearls on. And he's saying, "Love me tender." It's cute. I like it. That was a big rush. It was a lot of fun. Okay. I don't know if everybody's left or not, but the chat's quit moving. So we'll see you over at I'll go over to Jersey's and play with y'all in the chat room. If y'all need anything, you can ask me or email me or message me or something if you need anything. So I'm going to sign off so that Laura can get started. So thank you guys. Bye bye.